Let's get it.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight.
Let's
It's
start
the
this off right.
Bambinos going up against the Humpback Whales.
The Humpback Whales.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now? Here's a big power threat. Willie Mays. The line to kick the pitch. Out to short. A dive.
Let's go, Willie. Safe. Single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Mays gets his lead at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first. One out in the top of the first.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Fouled off. He was
Don't be scared now.
late.
Fuckers in the air.
Man at second.
We're
This one's
starting the
smacked out to
game.
left center.
Throw me a little blunt hitter.
Reaching,
His
try,
ass.
but can't bring it in. Rounds third, headed
This
for the
nigga
plate.
walk fucking
Oh,
shit up.
fuck.
But now he hits the
You
brakes.
just fucked yourself. What are you doing?
Bro, I guess I didn't hold it long enough.
Just a solid swing
That's
right
trippy.
out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
It's all good. You got this. Oh, Brenton Doyle, bun attack, bun attack.
And now Brenton Doyle. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Next offer in the
Oh,
And
man.
strike two.
Ain't no way your PCI was still there.
And a foul ball that
Out of there?
stays alive. 2 on, 1 out. Towards first.
Fabian.
Now 2 away as they get a run across.
First.
The throw is wild and it gets
Oh,
away.
another? Another?
And in comes
Oh, he's stupid! He tried to run towards you! Oh
Dansby Swanson
He
stays
tried to
in.
tag.
Skubal.
my! He's stupid as hell.
And
Oh
he
my
was a
goodness.
9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
I was actually
Sends
that's
it
from
across
back
to
when I hit.
first.
I'm
And
fucking
Swanson
this
set
nigga
down.
Screwball up.
That's out number 3.
The way you just turned on that like that,
Ready to go for the
actually
last half of the
disgusting.
inning. And now Stephen Kwan and a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-2.
Glass now, ready to use. And that one hammered Doyle. Ranging back.
Dog.
Didn't quite have enough.
He need to hit the weight room.
At the dish now.
You need to hit the weight room. You ain't getting no kill. That's crazy. That nigga got 19 runs and 27 RBIs with motherfucking body rip. That's exactly what my stat line was starting to look like with that nigga. I ain't had not a single home run with that nigga. That nigga had a batting average of like 350.
Swing and a miss.
That boy was hitting that motherfucker.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Bounced up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. There to beat him by an eyelash. Here's Juan Soto.
Oh yeah, it's my arch nemesis.
Better at driving in runs this season.
So, that nigga finished it on me too.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. They say it went.
Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. And the pitch is in
Stupid.
for a strike. 1 and 2.
You know that nigga Tyler Glass now fucking like 6'9", bro?
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking outrageous.
2 outs, base is empty.
Yeah, this nigga in the wrong sport.
He's white.
Right past him.
What the hell? No. That boy would have been a...
That boy would
Crazy
have, bro. You see his hair. He would not have
He would
been.
have been like Josh. He would have been like Josh Giddey or something.
Bro, you see how far Josh Giddey got.
That's cheddar, baby.
Hey man, niggas are starting to sweep that shit under the rug. Out of there?
This has got a chance.
Oh,
Wow.
It
Wow.
is foul.
That was out.
Could get a
That was
swing
out
and
of the
miss on
box,
that,
too.
but doesn't fool the hitter with that
Hell
breaking
yeah.
ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Bet you won't throw a high fastball.
How come your directions for that shit pop up? My shit don't be popping up like that.
And ball one.
My what?
I don't think he was trying to miss by that
On the
much.
right hand side, how it tells you
Just trying
power,
to
hit,
throw that pitch.
bunt, shit like that. My shit don't do that no more. Damn, another.
Halliday makes the grab, one down.
This nigga Watt really
Stepping
turning
in,
on the
lone
inside
ball threat,
pitches.
Ken
It's
Griffey
crazy.
Jr. On the ground, right side.
That's probably why you swing so much
Gets
shit, bro.
first. 2 up, 2 down.
Because I can hit everything.
2 outs, base is empty.
Because
And now it's
I can hit
Brandon
everything.
Lau.
That's what a good sinker's designed
Look
to
at that.
do. Get
Good.
a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That's out of it.
Belted. That's back there.
That is out of
Boom goes the dynamite.
it. Boom goes the
Massive
dynamite.
home run.
453, absolute nuke from Brandon Lau.
2 away with nobody.
He's quitting.
Hold on.
Or is that a change of pitcher? Oh, that's you who fouls? Oh. Thought it was that nigga. What the-
Francisco Alvarez.
Oh, you put Willie Mays?
Getting ready to hit.
Hmm?
I said you put Willie Mays in your lineup.
Yeah.
Up the middle, Halliday. Sends it to first. That ends the frame.
You know, I'm all about speed, man.
Hey, is he your first Hall of Fame card?
It's Aaron Judge now.
No, he's not Hall of Fame.
And he
He's
deals.
not? Oh, that's the fucking season
Out to
3
short.
shit.
Swanson
Um,
slings it across. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. So up next,
I forgot you did tell me that at work the other day or
outfield
today.
playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Not even close there. Ball 1.
That's the timer for the kick.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Shane McClanahan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a
Shit,
strike.
that shit
These
go.
guys not wasting any
Oh.
pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode.
Window
A
shopping.
swing and welcome back to the ballpark. And now,
See, this is the Willie Mays I got.
Skubal back to work. Late on that fastball.
Good shit.
Filling up the strike zone.
Bet you wanna do it again?
Problem so far, it's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw.
Bitch
Too many
ass nigga.
pitches out over the plate.
That's a base hit.
That's a base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Couple of hits in a row for him
2
here.
for 2.
Often hear the phrase short two, long through. That's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed play, and got away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz puts a bunt down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now it's Christian Walker, doubled in his first AB. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Mays at second, De La Cruz at first with no outs.
Burnt the wings and my finger. Oh, now.
It's a double steal. Swing and a miss.
Oh, you out here fucking this nigga up again. Oh, my goodness.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
He pitched to you, apparently.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities.
Thank you. Give me that shit. Bet you want to do it again.
1 and 2.
And still on?
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That nigga's sick. I know he is. He about to quit.
Ah, good shit. Bitch ass me.
Now 2 out. And the batter now, Dansby Swanson. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Trying to get frustrated now. He just about to start throwing you strikes. Oh,
And that's ball 1.
you notice how that happens sometimes? Though niggas start getting frustrated. They just start goddamn. Oh, that's another one? That's another one. Oh, no, it's not. Oh,
Makes
shot.
the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Ooh, baby.
Now the third baseman, Cutter Crawford. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Down the line.
I'll let you have that.
Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 0-1. And a good
No,
eye there.
that's the ball.
That's the ball? Guess what? This one's not.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Oh.
There's a strike.
Guess what? This one's not. Proceeds to throw a ball. Dirt ball.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the power hitting catcher, Paul Konerko. That one's in there, 0-1. In the air, left field. Junior.
Good shit, Tyler.
Puts it away for the out. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Roy Halladay.
Pitches, and you almost had a third inning.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls. 1 strike.
Stay on this track, Tyler might be able to play the whole game.
Swings and misses.
Well, nah, I don't even recommend that.
0 and
He'd
2.
definitely be able to play the whole 8 innings, though.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
Maybe
out.
even the beginning.
And it's a
Hell no, you
3-3
see how this
inning.
nigga's already hitting my shit?
Yeah, he's starting to get used to your shit. I'd say take him out in 6, 7, depending on who you got ready in your bullpen. Going up.
The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul.
I've just come to the realization if I pull my starter out
And he was
any
born in
time
the
before the
Dominican
7th inning, I'm liable to go to relief pitcher. But if I take that, if I can get that nigga to go the whole 7 innings, maybe even like into the 8th type shit. Well, not even that. I'm capping. If I could just get a nigga to do the full 7 innings, I'm straight. Because then I can get that one relief pitcher to do one. Oh, and that's another one.
Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Out of the park. Oh my goodness.
That was
Bro, you
blasted
keep getting that
to
nigga
the
on that
and they
12
take
to
out
6
their lead. It's
curveball. You would think a
5-6.
nigga would stop throwing it, right?
Here's the left
Or
fielder,
start.
Ken
I would quit.
What's crazy though is I've come back from a 4-zap. It
This
was
is
either a
5
4-zap or a 5. Well, yeah, it was one. I'm just saying.
and a foul ball.
It's
Okay, so
possible,
let's
especially
play.
because you know when niggas get you up like that, bro. It's really a game of just being stubborn at that point. The nigga think they gonna play the whole 9 innings with that pitcher sometimes, bro. And then by the time you get to the 7th, 8th inning, your PCI is registering a lot bigger on that
Lefty
ball.
fires.
Out of there. Oh, yeah. Be lucky. That would have been a just late or a motherfucking good hit right there. Either gone or motherfucking easy yapper.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting. Second base.
Lau at the plate.
He's already the strength of most lineups.
I think I ain't about a motherfucking home run.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
Supposed
When
to
you're in
send
the
that.
dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's mad.
It is. He's really taking his time trying to throw that pitch.
Up the middle.
He's going to throw you a strike.
Throw. He's safe at
Oh, he's
first.
about to give me the
Man at
mercy.
first with one gone.
Is he
And
letting me
now it's
mercy
gonna
him?
be Francisco Alvarez.
About to see. Oh yeah.
Big stack center field.
Yep, he's about to try.
Around third.
Look at you about to get your first
And it's
mercy.
now a 6-run
What?
lead. Passes third. He wants it
You
all.
got the mercy before?
Yeah.
Safe at home is 2 score.
What, same circumstances that you gave it to you, or you got that shit outright?
Willie Mays
Nah, yeah, I got it
stays in
outright.
now.
This shit, I had to fight for it too. Nigga kept scoring. I was like, damn. I had to go crazy.
First offering is fouled off.
Give me a good one. Give me a good one.
And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2.
Nah, he gonna fuck it up. Come on.
Base knock? Base knock.
Just couldn't keep it fair down that right field line, and with his speed,
Bro,
that's a fair
if he wants me to
performance, too.
fucking
Maybe
mercy
he
him,
misses.
he has to throw it at the save spot.
Gets a piece and
He's doing the
stays 0-2.
general area. Like, he's like, I'll throw 2 here, 2 here.
And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
3 there.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Definitely over it though. Just ain't about to quit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Oh my god. Please, for God's sake. First home run with Willie Mays. Come on.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
You know what they call me, man. The foul king. I'm gonna just leave the PCI right there.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Now he turns
Inside
it
In the
the
park
Parker?
with Willie Mays.
They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
He's really
Mays
about to
flying
give this
around
to me.
third.
Wow.
He comes all the way around for an
This is
inside
actually
the
entertaining.
home run.
This is actually
And now
annoying.
it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie
Give me a good
Delacruz.
one
ready for your
so I
next
can end
match?
it.
Gets the bunt down
Alright,
the
we
right
got a
side.
good one. I'm gonna end it.
Inside the park
Makes it to
bunt.
first on a
Keep going, nigga, keep going.
No.
as they couldn't even get to that
Are
one.
you trying to grand slam it on him?
I'm trying to end it right here.
You gotta run, bro. He's not about to pick the ball up. Clever. Okay, there we go. What the fuck was that?
He has to.
Next to hit, Christian Walker.
Throw
1
it down
for
the
2.
middle. Throw it right down the fucking middle. Guarantee you it's yard.
Well, inning out there on the mound.
I lied.
This is
I
one of
moved
those
my
where you
shit.
learn a lot about a
Alright,
guy's
throw it down the
toughness
middle
and
again.
his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Kicks and deals. And that one finds its way through.
Now batting. The center fielder.
And now
All right, 3-run homer right here. Walk
No.
it off. I'm going for the grand slam.
bunted, but that's a foul
I
ball.
want my first Grand Slam. I don't care how I
You
get
ever
it.
got one on lineup?
No.
Now that
I can say I got two of those.
To the right side. They tag him for the out as
Oh, he tagged you.
Ah.
Now you gotta send it.
Pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Base hit, one run is in.
Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
Another scores. 2 runs in on the play.
But he don't realize, bro, he still has to fucking bat, bro.
It's a 3-run inside the park.
Like, bro, you still gotta come up and bat, bro.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
I'm about to just swing out here.
In this one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I'm gonna keep doing that.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off.
What a gentleman of you. Let that nigga know. Thanks for the mercy.
Nobody on.
Hell no, I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with him, you know what I'm saying?
The 0-2. Slides, but it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
Oh my god, what is this guy doing?
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front.
Alright. I'm really just not gonna swing now. Because this is honestly not
The
cool.
batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Bro, I don't even got no more confidence. She just pitching at this point.
Fastball for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
In the air out towards right center. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. So
Just racking them up.
Away. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swing and a drive, deep right field.
Ooh, another one?
That's
Oh my
back
god.
there.
Rerun the rumor. Out here doing this.
And boom goes the dynamite.
And boom
Another
goes the
homer.
dynamite.
His second home run of the game. It's 14-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now, Francisco Alvarez.
Alright, nah, he really can have it now. It's like,
Swings
nah,
and fouls one off.
it's so hard not to swing. It's so
like
hard
how a
not
nigga
to.
did me. The thing is, I didn't give it to a nigga.
Swing and a pop-up.
Bro, this
Foul
nigga
play
gave
off
this
the
to me,
right
bro.
side. That'll find the stands.
That's what I'm saying. Only difference is, I ain't give that shit to that nigga.
The wind and the
I was really
pitch.
pitching that mother.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
Oh,
That's a
he
base
was
hit.
trying right there. He actually
So
tried
now
right
back
there.
to the top of the order.
What?
Now batting.
He only tries on the infield.
Willie Mays now at the plate. 3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right.
Bro,
And
probably
that will
just
get
trying
out
to
of
get out
play.
the motherfucking head.
Bro, I know he's trying to finish this inning.
He just not about to, what you call it.
Lefty with the 0-1. That one fouled off.
He's just not about to change the pitcher at this point.
And down low strikes he goes. Third out.
14 hits, 14 runs.
Bottom of the fourth.
Did he just quit or the Mercy
For
just started?
Stephen Kwan.
No left.
Siggy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one at the knees for a strike.
And I would say that most
Bro, I'm
great
literally giving you the
defensive
pitch of your
outfielders,
lifetime.
It's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do.
He
to
said,
it,
bro, I just want this game to be over, bro.
improve your
He
game,
said, out.
but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Throwing one down the middle, see if he start reacting.
He goes down
Bro.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
I got an idea.
Trying to get him a chance to get a brand point.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That clips the zone. Yeah, some guys just have instincts,
That was
right?
a ball.
I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact
What
that he
you
didn't play
doing out here?
a ton of baseball as a kid. One down, and now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last
I'm
time.
about to text this nigga like, what pitch do you want, bro?
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real
He
good
don't want to
defensive
pitch. He wants you to out him.
Good instincts, not
No.
great speed. That
He wants the
one
fucking
finds
mercy
the
to be
zone,
done and over with, nigga.
1-1.
You are torturing this nigga at this point.
And another ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house.
You can't see a defeated man when you see one. You don't know a defeated man when you see one. What?
That one is in for a strike.
Bro,
This
cause
minute-
he's being a bitch, bro.
This man is defeated, nigga.
And down on strikes.
Bro, he gave me
Another
that.
strikeout for Glasnow.
Exactly, and he wanted it to be over.
Rounded out his first
That nigga want out of this game, nigga. You out here pitching this nigga balls and shit. This nigga ain't swinging at the strikes. He want out of it. Look at this.
There's a strike.
Aaron Judge, right down the middle, nigga. He not swinging.
Right through there for a strike. Witt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Weirdos, man.
I don't know what they do in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now. But
I've
more so
never
the
seen it.
players, they can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14 zip at the end of this one. For Chris
They're
Singleton
really
and our
good.
entire crew, I'm John
Got
Shelby
the
saying
free
so long.
motherfucking mercy out there.
Hours and 37 minutes.
But absolutely stupid.
Look at the scoreboard. 2, 1, 1, 10.
Jake Cronenberg for relief pitcher card got me leaked as shit. Look on that Kenley Jensen card. I think he'll switch hitter, ain't he? Oh my goodness. Clutch. No, Wop said, don't mind if I do. Thanks for playing them out.
No, I was already looking at him.
Damn. Hold up. So now I ain't look at none of this shit yet. Damn, starting pitcher, Nolan Arenado. What that nigga throwing? Oh, wow. Damn, that's some good control though. He got good stats. Oh, hello. Control. Decent, not bad. Wait, what the fuck did that say he throw? Did you see that bottom ball? Running fastball? Palm ball? Nigga, what the fuck is that? There's no way. If that would have been me, I would have got fucking bullshit. I nigga just got it on the first go. Oh my god. Yeah, Sasso, I'm sorry, but you got, man, maybe Chris L. Everybody else throwing that gas. Chris L ain't throwing no gas. And his control is 74. Oh yeah, Chris L can go. You play good with that nigga. Where your mic at?
Oh shit! I said, look at this nigga.
Nah, yeah, you play good with him. 1.59 ERA.
Might be Saturday.
He said it's coming down to the ERA. Rami. Alright, let's see what the fuck a palm ball is, huh?
That's probably a knuckleball, bro.
And then what was the other one? A running fastball? What the fuck?
Yeah, a running fastball. I don't know what the fuck that is.
No.
If this nigga
Your mic was off when I was saying that shit. What was you saying?
I was just like, shit, I don't know.
Nigga said, I'm about to find out, though.
Yeah,
as soon as
that's
I
what I
said that shit.
I was like, alright, shit, I'm about to find out.
As soon as I said that shit, your shit backed out, went straight to that shit and bought it. I said, oh shit. My nigga said that shit intrigued me too, my guy. Derek Jeter tier 3, but fuck this guy back in.
And I turned the boost back on.
Oh, you got? Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Oh, you got Derek Jeter? Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, what boost you got? Damn, look at that nigga the record. 32 and 107.
First pitch coming your way next.
He must quit games a lot. Go yard on him twice in the first, he out of there. Nigga pitch Fenway part 2.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I don't know why I thought the green team was pitching first.
And here it comes. First pitch swinging.
What the fuck? So it's a splitter. Okay. Or a sinker. Nah, that's definitely a splitter movement, though. What's his palm ball next?
Yeah, that's a splitter. The running fastball is a sinker.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yep.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch.
Either that or a two-seamer.
That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch?
Or what you think? Maybe a cutter?
He'll do it himself.
Possibly.
So with one down, it'll bring OPS.
Because it did have like that sideways
See, this is
movement
a
a
guy
little
that
bit.
grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see through. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Squeezes it, 2 down. And now the big-time power threat, Bernie Williams.
Bernie Williams.
About to go buy this nigga.
Strike one.
Yeah. I'm about to go buy it.
2 out, space is empty.
About to just spam palm balls and shit at niggas. I ain't even about to go battle them.
Got him. And good work there as he gets
What
a
a
1, 2, 3.
A screw curve.
For the first. Now here is Ellie De La
Is it
Cruz.
screw curve or sweeping curve?
That was a screw
Here comes a
curve.
pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1.
He's one of them.
That clips the corner.
0-2.
0-2 now.
Ball.
Nigga, I'm not
2
obligated.
curve right
this
there.
one.
Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him. One gone here.
Batting second. The first
At the
baseman.
plate, Christian Walker.
Walker.
And it's fouled away.
Bet y'all won't get that pitch again.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and then
Ooh.
strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on
I don't
that
blame you.
fastball.
It was-
Great job
that was a
of
good
setting
pitch.
him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one
Out of there.
out towards left field. That one
Oh my
and it
goodness.
is caught way over the monster.
Ah, what I tell you? What did I tell you? I said this nigga quits a lot. 32 and 107. He quits a lot. I fucking knew it. I'm about to know this shit. That was fucking shit, my boy.
Oh,
Flying
fuck.
across the- Goodness gracious. Fucking dumbass boy. Who the fuck told that nigga how to pitch?
His sinker was fucked.
Oh my goodness. As soon as I saw that shit leave, man, I said, oh yeah, that's out of there.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm doing here. Hi.
Have a gift of the extra
Data.
Look,
Icon in the address.
your list.
Well, there's phishing attacks where
Your online data for information.
that look familiar to you? Anyway, you can secure your internet at nordvpn.com/deadmeat, and that URL will get you the best deal with not only a 30-day money-back guarantee, but also 4 extra months of service for free. That's nordvpn.com/deadmeat for 4 free months when you sign up. Man, these ads keep interrupting my transitions when all I want to do is get to the kills. The movie begins with a bilingual bedtime story.
Dove sakatara. Yamupis ikimai. A long time ago, it is said. Came here.
It's 1719 in the Great Plains, and Comanche native Nadu is sharpening up her deer stalking skills. Careful, girl. Don't want to go out like Robert Baratheon. After freeing her good boy Suddy from a bastard bear trap, Nadu spots some fire in the sky. It's a bird. It's a thing. Oh, wait, no. It's a title card. Nadu thinks that shooting star was a thunderbird, a legendary creature in Native American folklore. She takes it as a sign that she's ready for her Katamia, a coming-of-age hunt that'll prove she's a worthy warrior.
You really think you're ready? You want to hunt something that's hunting you.
Nadu wants to be a hunter, like her hawk-eyed older brother Tabe, but their mother would prefer she put her efforts towards medicine. Leave the fighting to the boys. A really cool long one-take shows off the Comanche camp, where all is not well. A local boy named Puhi has been dragged away by a mountain lion. Nadu decides to tag along with the young men to track him down. She meets resistance, but Tabe stands up for her, saying Nadu's good with medicine and can track the kidnapping cat.
You have to find that cat now.
Oh.
I know. Because you have to.
Suddy ends up being the goodest boy of this boy trip when he helps them track down the injured Puhi. Suddy was played by a dog named Coco, who had no previous acting experience and was adopted for the movie 2 months before shooting began. Coco's breed, the Carolina dog, directly descends from wild dogs indigenous to the time period, another strive for accuracy. Apparently, Coco was, quote, a little bit of a hot mess. No, come here! But damn, is she one cute good girl. Nadu proves her mettle with some makeshift medicine that keeps Puhi alive while cooling his blood. Tabe leaves to hunt the lion and tells his sister to take the stretcher back to camp. But she thinks there's more than a big kitty out there, since she just found some freaky footprints and a freshly peeled snake. Earlier, a newly arrived predator watched a series of predators and preys before killing the snake. Writer-director Dan Trachtenberg says this is the first time this particular predator has been to Earth, which means still figuring out which species make the most dangerous game. I know there was some confusion, but I don't think Trachtenberg meant that this was the first time the species had come to Earth. And that means all you AVP fans can sleep easy, knowing those movies might still be canon. And why shouldn't they? Everyone want to see Lex hook up with the Fred man. Nadu ventures back to warn Tabe about this hypothetical foe, but he's too deep in the den to listen. They have found the home of the mountain lion. His hunting buddy Paka wants to go in bows a-blazing, but Nadu thinks it's wiser to play it slow. Tabe backs up his sister to prove herself.
When the lion comes, tell that thing, this is as far as... No more. This is it.
Tabe prepares a meaty morsel as bait, while Nadu and Paka prepare an ambush in the trees. Paka talks smack for a bit before a cat gets his tongue, killing him off screen and forcing Nadu into single-player mode. She holds her own for a while Nadu and Paka prepare an ambush in the trees. Paka talks smack for a bit before a cat gets his tongue, killing him off screen and forcing Nadu into single-player mode. She holds her own for a bit, but gets distracted by an alien observer, causing her to fall and get knocked down for the count. Nadu wakes up next to her mother, having been carried all the way back home by her brother. He's gone ahead and slain the lion by himself, earning him respect from his elders and a brand new title. Ladies and gentlemen, your and new War Chief of the tribe, Tabe! Nadu's still convinced there's more dangerous game in the wilderness, but Tabe tells her she's not ready to track it down on her own. Like many a rebellious young sibling, Nadu is determined to prove her brother wrong, and heads into the wilderness with her partner in crime. Prey is full of beautiful landscape shots with untarnished nature as far as the eye can see. It was shot in Alberta, Canada, on the Stoney Nakoda First Nation Reserve. Nadu's actor Amber Midthunder cherished the experience, year-round tribe similar to her own.
I'm Assiniboine Sioux, or I'm Lakota, Nakota, Dakota, so my reservation is in Montana, but I grew up in New Mexico. So the tribes down there are not anything like my culture. So I was raised still like with my culture and with my traditions and stuff. So to be shooting in a place where the people there have the same or like similar culture to me was like such a huge gift.
Trachtenberg and cinematographer Jeff Cutter aimed for a naturalistic light, so they could, quote, let the beauty speak for itself. For night shoots, they'd mostly light the cast with their own torches, though for some wider shots, they'd brilliantly add LED strips to add more definition to their faces. Nadu upgrades her axis with rustic rope and goes about gathering intel about the mystery monster. The classic fluorescent predator blood was made by combining glow stick juice and KY jelly. Talk about a wild night. Nadu discovers a field full of skinned bison, and at first you might think it's the Pretty Boys doing, since the Meowcha always seem to have a flaying fetish. But Nadu finds the butt of a cigar nearby, and everyone knows Predator more of a hookah guy. This slaughter was because of non-indigenous hunters, much like the real-life near extinction of the bison. Dreadhead's still on the prowl, doing more research about the food chain. He picks a fight with a wabbit hunting wolf, who tussles hard enough to earn the honor of a signature spine ripping. This sequence was added late in the schedule and filmed near Los Angeles. The Rocky Mountains in the background are digital effects. The Predator pockets the pooch's skull as a souvenir and re-camos before leaving his little hunting cave. While tracking the Pred Man, Nadu walks into some mud that's basically quicksand. Number one danger in Kid Brains and Sega Genesis games. In the nail-biting scene, she just barely manages to pull herself out before becoming a mud mummy. She washes off by a creek where she discovers a big brown bear. I know some people complained about the CG animals in Prey, but I don't think they look bad. And besides, it keeps real animals from having to be on set. No one wants to be on set. It sucks. VFX Studio MPC created the animals and more than 600 digital shots for Prey, working under VFX supervisor Chris Uyeti. A busted bow attracts the bear's attention, and Nadu is forced to take cover inside a beaver dam. Before the bear can turn her into a Leonardo DiCaprio, it's baited into battle with an invisible foe. The cloaked predator makes grisly work of the bear, gutting it while holding it overhead. Fuck yeah! A terrified Nadu nopes out of there and rides the river to greener pastures. Nadu's played by Amber Midthunder, though there ain't nothing mid about her. She's the perfect person to tell the David versus Goliath story Trachtenberg wanted to tell, in contrast to the Goliath versus Goliath story of the original. Her audition involved a physical obstacle course element, and she wound up doing many stunts on her own, like going down this actual ice-cold river. But it wasn't just her physicality. Midthunder had to be emotive, too.
We prepared a scene in English and then Comanche, and then he asked me to do it without words.
Oh, nice.
He was like, I don't know, this might be really weird, this might be really bad, but don't say anything, but do the whole scene.
Obviously, she killed it. Her face acting is phenomenal. Back on dry land, Nadu runs into a group of Tabe's friends who have been out looking for her. She tells them about the thing that looked like a monster and killed a bear. They're total buttheads in response.
How come it didn't kill you?
How come it didn't kill you? She refuses to go back home, intent on tracking down the predator, but she's rebuffed and battered by the band of boys. Balls. Nadu's tied up and disarmed, leaving her vulnerable when the group hears a familiar clicking sound. They'd probably shit their pants if they could see that classic Predivision. Well, actually, that looks much better than it used to. Technology! A guy named Wasabi gets targeted by a trio of lasers, which in the other films would normally mean a blast from a shoulder-mounted plasma caster. But this is the first Predator film without that trademark weapon, because these lasers instead lead to a Boromir's worth of arrows. This Predator's working with earlier versions of their well-known weapons. That's because, as we finally see, we're dealing with the so-called feral Predator. This mofo wears one of its trophy skulls as a freaking mask, since the filmmakers wanted to make him scary again, and the old Predator mask had become too familiar. Aside from just a couple of shots where he's played by Kyle Strauss, Predator's played by Dane DeLegro.
Dane? Our Predator.
I am. Not a good pickup line.
Dane had played basketball overseas before becoming an actor, and he threw himself into this role, doing all the stunts and motion capture himself. He's so far the shortest actor to play a Predator, at only, big air quotes there, 6 foot 8 inches. For comparison, original Predator actor Kevin Peter Hall stood 7 foot 2.5 inches. He's a big boy. During the ensuing fight, Nadu dashes out to retrieve her weapons and free herself from her ties. The Predator delimbs one poor soul before brutally decapitating him. His buddy tags in for a tenacious toe tap, but he's quickly shown he has no legs to stand on. There, fella. Take a little log nap. Nadu flees into a nearby field where Itzy, the last member of the hunting party, is hiding. He shushes her in a nod to the original film when Mac told Dylan to STFU. Nadu saves the guy from a homing headshot, but the Predator catches up and pounces on the archer, tearing him up in the tall grass. Nadu reaches the forest on the other side, but gets caught in a bear trap, just like Suddy did earlier. The defenseless Nadu provides little sport for the Predator, so he decides to pass her by. We've seen them do that before with unarmed children and pregnant chicks. But Nadu's still fair game for this gaggle of French fur trappers, the ones who set the traps in the first place. Oh man, hope they're not psycho killers. Ah, crap. She comes to from that rifle butting in a cage inside the trapper camp, her head ringing and her ankle looking all kinds of nasty. She notices one trapper, credited as Big Beard, smoking the same kind of cigar she found near the bison, exposing these merry campers as the perpetrators of the massacre. The Frenchmen have an Italian interpreter named Raphael Adolini, who had actually made an appearance in the 1996 comic Predator 1718. Raphael reveals he can speak Comanche, Nadu's language. Of course, to us, it sounds like English, since the dialogue from Nadu and her tribe is delivered in both English and subtitled Comanche. 2 months before Prey's release date, Hulu greenlit a full Comanche dub, so the cast re-recorded all their lines in Comanche while the movie was still being edited. The Comanche dub of the film is available to stream on Hulu, and is the first feature film ever available in the language. Meanwhile, all the French is left unsubtitled, putting audience members who don't speak that language in the same position as our protagonist. It turns out these Frenchies have also encountered the Predator. When Nadu refuses to tell them what she knows about it, they bring out a secret prisoner, Tabe, whom they captured off screen. Big Beard tortures Tabe by slicing open his chest, an intense inverse of Billy's pre-Predator warm-up in the original film. The trappers string up Nadu and Tabe as bait in this Silent Hill-looking valley of dead trees. 2 trappers act as lookouts on the ridge, but fail to notice their friends getting diced up behind them during a just off-screen Predator attack. One of them manages to run into the valley, only for a javelin to straight up rip the skull straight out of the guy's head. Goddamn. Nadu says the Predator won't attack her since it doesn't consider her a threat. Tabe says that's bullshit and admits he was only able to kill the mountain lion after she weakened it, which she did as she fell. Her confidence may be restored, but Nadu's still worried they might be outclassed. Tabe says that's bullshit and admits he was only able to kill the mountain lion after she weakened it, which she did as she fell.
Know that this thing can be killed.
Tabe reassures her again with some Schwarzenegger swagger.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
What's great about these nods to the original is that they don't feel forced. Actor Dakota Beavers really makes that line his own. This was actually Beavers' first acting role, and he didn't realize it'd be so big. He was told he'd be auditioning for a minor character. Despite the starring role, Beavers, like his co-stars, did many of his own stunts, and kept it secret when he injured himself to keep production rolling.
There's a scene where I'm kind of laying horizontally with the ground, and I pulled an abdominal muscle really bad. So that was actually really painful, but I didn't tell anybody. Just for that same. Reason I wanted to do it all if they would let me.
The Predator uncloaks for an awesome hero shot, only to trip on a bear trap. How embarrassing. The Frenchmen take the opportunity to net their quarry, but this, the Predator, y'all, they're gonna have to try harder than that. What follows is a truly kick-ass scene of Predator domination, and I don't want to count these kills wrong, so I thought I'd bring on the expert. What up, Dave?
What's happening? Dude, this is crazy. I feel like this is like meeting my childhood hero. It's unbelievable. I can't
Oh,
believe
thanks, man. This is crazy. I'm meeting the Predator.
Thanks for having me. I'm being the deadbeat James right here. This is crazy. Unbelievable.
Dana's so tall we had to stick him in this back corner just to fit on camera. It's like if you come over here.
I was afraid.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah.
Can't do it.
Oh, man. Thank you for bringing the mask and combi stick. Yeah.
I took them off my mantle, my TV, and here they are. They had to be in the video.
Hell yeah, they did. All right, dude, why don't you take us through these kills?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, to start off, I murder these 2 trappers at once with an overarching stab from my wrist blades. Then take out my net ball and absolutely mince this guy to pieces.
Hell yeah, you do, dude. And you finish off that quartet of kills by showing a dude what happens when he brings a knife to a bear trap fight.
Next, I go on a 300-style slow-mo killing spree, hacking and slashing 3 fur trappers like it was just another Tuesday. Like it was a Wednesday when we shot that. And then after flipping a hatchet back on a 4th guy to kill him, I use my badass shield to lop off a dude's tree topper.
I love this next part, man. When one brave asshole tries to straight up shoot you.
Yeah, it doesn't work. The musket ball ricochets off my mask and back into his face.
So this whole burnt blade sequence was shot in a forest made by the production designer Carl Lindstrom, right? Using about 100 trees.
Yeah, it took us like 2 weeks to shoot that, and they pumped so much fog into this field that you couldn't see anything at all. We shot in the middle of the day. It was like 96 degrees, but it felt like early dawn in the morning.
You literally block out the sun with fog.
Yeah, I heard someone said that there was like a helicopter that came because they thought there was like a forest fire or something. But I was too busy killing people. I don't remember that.
Yes, you were, man.
So,
and thank you for coming by to help me count those kills.
Well, thank you. It was a pleasure committing them for you.
All right. Have that on video now.
I appreciate that.
Bye, Dane.
Yeah.
Freddy Boy gets tired of grinding XP, so he decides to end this excursion with a new toy. These Flayshot discs were practical creations that were then animated by the VFX team. Trachtenberg considers them a precursor of the nuclear wrist bomb. Big Beard wisens up and runs away from the floating death discs, an instinct severely missing in his compatriots. They're dispatched off screen with some screaming and a laser light show. Nadu uses her noggin and frees herself and her brother with a nearby bear trap. The siblings decide to separate, with Tabe leaving to wrangle some horses, while Nadu heads back to the camp for her dog, who was captured by the trappers earlier. Nadu sneaks her way back into the trappers' camp, stopping Red Pirate Roberts here from turning this into a John Wick movie. We get an awesome one-take fight scene, during which Nadu scores 4 kills herself, 1 brain skewering, as well as 1, 2, 3 death blows from her hatchet on a string. Damn, Nadu, you should patent that thing. She frees Suddy and then patches herself up, which the Predator is also doing back in the valley. Just put a little Band-Aid on it, buddy. It'll be all right. Trey's version of the Predator was achieved through a combination of a practical costume and a little bit of CGI. The practical effects were headed by Tom Woodruff Jr. and Alec Gillis of ADI, or Amalgamated Dynamics, Inc. These two and their company have done so many movies that have been on this show. Notably, they've been with the Alien series since Part 3, with Woodruff donning the Xenomorph costume on various occasions. Here, Dane's wearing a heavy-duty mask and latex suit. The head was sculpted by Joey Orozco, who also did the Wolf Predator in AVP. Thing weighed about 11 pounds.
Oh my god, that thing is huge. You wore that on your face?
Oh, yeah.
He even trained his neck for the weight with a thing called the Iron Neck. It was heavy because of all the servo motors needed to manipulate the Predator's facial expressions. The 2 main animatronic heads they used had 27 motors in them. Adding to the discomfort, Dane's head is actually in the Predator's neck, and he has to look at the ground to make the Predator look forward. So he couldn't hear anything except the motors, and couldn't see anything except the ground.
The only thing I could see was the bottom of the jaw when I roared open, so then my vision would get smaller.
He literally had to follow trails of sticks on the ground and not run into anything. Predator's body, meanwhile, was sculpted by Orozco and Andy Bergholz, who created the foam latex suit by casting it from a clay mold. When it got wet, it could weigh up to 60 pounds. Not an easy thing to endure in the 90-degree Calgary summer they shot in. Dane was probably much more comfortable when he shot in the motion tracking suit used for the camouflage shots. Finally, the VFX team, led by Ryan Cook of ILM, did some minor digital augmentations, like adding flexibility to the Pred Man's fingers. You know what they say, it takes a village to raise a Yautja. Nadu was surprised by the arrival of a freshly delegged Raphael, who offers to teach her how to use a gun in exchange for medical attention. The gun he gives her is the same pistol given to Danny Glover at the end of Predator 2. Nadu gives Raphael the same medicine she used earlier on Puhi, which also lowers body temperature. That means he's able to fly under the radar when the Predator arrives with its vision. Nadu takes note of this, for she Unfortunately for Raphael, he becomes a pretty floor mat, causing his possum playing to suddenly become very real. Predator turns his attention to the barking Suddy. Man, this dog cannot catch a break. Thankfully, Tabe is here to save the day by demasking the Predator, revealing one ugly motherfucking face. Tabe rings around his rival, while Nadu observes that Predator's arrows follow its mask's laser aiming. Her brother manages to land a heavy spear blow, then lays into the alien with the same arrow over and over again. Yeah, Pred Man, I I'd get the fuck out of there too. Nadu wants to dip as well, but Tabe says the Predator needs to be stopped.
This is as far as I go. This is it.
He completes his Billy arc and sacrifices himself to fight the alien aggressor. It's a foreseeable but still heartbreaking fate, especially since he uses the last of his strength to buy his sister time to escape. It's a tough break for Nadu, who goes down to the river to wash away her blood, sweat, and tears. She awakens later to see a familiar face, Big Beard, who managed to survive the Valley Massacre. She gives him a big surprise with a big rock and chops off one of his legs with a folding blade she yoinked from the Yautja. She leaves Big Beard with an unloaded gun and takes some of her chill-down medicine. During that when the Predator arrives, he won't see her. All his attention will be on the Frenchman. He quickly decapitates Big Beard and collects his furry face as a trophy. That gives Nadu the chance to hit the alien with a pistol shot to the back of his head. She steals his mask, setting it up on some rocks for later use, then lures the Predator out using Big Beard's leg as bait. She manages to get the drop on him and even tricks the Predster into chopping off his own arm. Y'all Predators really gotta watch it with them weapons, man. Nadu nearly loses her head to the retractable shield routine, but recovers and rips off one of the Predator's mandibles and stabs him with it. Holy shit, Nadu, you're metal as fuck. With a little assistance from Suddy, Nadu trips her opponent into some muck, revealing they're in the same bog she almost drowned in earlier. With the Predator inching towards her trap, Nadu stops speaking Comanche and starts speaking Dutch.
Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it!
We see that this is where she set up Freddy Boy's helmet, and that she's determined to follow her brother's mantra.
This is as far as you go. No more. This is it.
When the Predator fires an arrow at her, it follows the laser tracking and is returned to sender, putting down this one alien invasion. Nadu celebrates her victory with a war cry. A glow stick covered Nadu makes her way back to camp, the Predator's Headator clutched in her hand. She shows them Raphael's pistol and warns of incoming danger. The movie ends with her mother looking on as she's declared the tribe's new war chief. How many people were laid to a rustic rest in this unplugged Predator movie? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Oh, Dane, quit fooling around, man.
I'm sorry, dude. I couldn't help myself.
That's all right. Hey, I'm actually feeling kind of tired. Could you just, carry me to the numbers?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I counted 32 kills in Prey, consisting of 31 human male victims and one big bad predator. That gives us this period pie chart. And although that may seem like a lot of kills, it actually falls short of most of the other Predator films. It's also fewer than the second Alien vs. Predators, while tying the number of victims in the first. With a runtime of 100 minutes, that left us with a kill on average every 3.13 minutes. 313! I'll give the Golden Chainsaw for coolest kill to that shield decapitation. It was a brutal and creative use of a new old favorite weapon. Dual Machete for lamest kill will go to Paca, since it's an off-screen kill that wasn't even done by a Predator. Tough luck, dude. And that's it. Prey was released in 2022 to well-deserved acclaim, and hopefully signals a new direction for the franchise. Let's see a samurai version. Next week we're getting Christmassy with Gremlins, but until then, I'm James A. Janice. This has been the Kill Count. Thanks a lot for watching this Kill Count for Prey. Huge thanks to Dane DeLagro for coming over and shooting all that stuff with me. It only took us about 20 minutes to shoot that, but he was here for a couple of hours. Just kind of hung out and broed out for a while. Showed him my gym. Dane, come back.
One of the most difficult tasks in winning a baseball game is finishing it off, especially if it's a close game. And that's why it's important to have someone in the bullpen who can consistently be relied upon to come in the ninth inning and close out the game. These pitchers are, of course, known as closers and didn't really exist in the early days of the game when the starter was expected to always go the distance. The save didn't even become an official statistic until 1969. But by the 70s and 80s, several elite closers began to emerge. And since then, more than a few have made it into the Hall of Fame. So without further ado, let's rank the top 25 closers in MLB history. Number 25, Dave Righetti. Southpaw Dave Righetti had a 16-year career, and he was originally a starter who won the Rookie of the Year in 1981 when he had a 2.05 ERA with the Yankees. 84, he was sent to the bullpen to be the closer and never turned back. He made his first All-Star team in 86 with a league-leading 46 saves and 2.45 ERA, and later became the closer for the Giants, saving 24 games in 1991. He won 2 Reliever of the Year awards and finished his career with 252 saves.
Want to make it big in the bullpen, you got to have nerves of steel. You got to have ice water in your veins.
For 24, Roberto Hernandez. Hernandez pitched for 10 different teams during his career, accumulating 326 saves along the way. He became an elite closer with the White Sox in 1993 and led the league in games finished for 3 straight seasons. In 1996, he made the All-Star team and finished the year with 38 saves and a 1.91 ERA. He was traded to the Giants in 97 for the playoff push and went on to become a closer for the Rays, then Royals. Hernandez is 14th all-time with 1,010 appearances as a pitcher. For 23, John Wetland. Wetland was drafted by the Dodgers and pitched for them for 3 seasons, but didn't become a closer until he landed in Montreal. In 1992, he saved 37 games for the Expos and never left the role. He led the American League with 43 saves with the Yankees in 1996 and absolutely dominated the competition in the World Series that year, finishing off 5 games and taking home World Series MVP honors. Wetland also saved games for the Rangers through the 2000 season. He has 330 career saves and also more saves than any other pitcher during the decade of the 90s. Number 22, Eric Gagne. Gagne is only ranked this low because he was a bit of a flash in the pan, but when he was at his peak, there was nobody better. Gagne was originally a starter, but never found sustained success until he went to the bullpen and became practically unhittable during his peak. Unfortunately, that peak only lasted 3 All-Star seasons from 2002 to 2004. During that time, he averaged over 50 saves per season, winning the Cy Young in 2003. He set an MLB record by converting an astonishing 84 consecutive save opportunities. After some injury issues, though, he never regained that level of domination. Finished his career with 187 saves. Number 21, Troy Percival. Percival was drafted as a catcher, but after hitting just .203 in low A, he was converted to a relief pitcher and thrived. With 358 career saves, Troy Percival ranks 13th all-time and held the position as the primary closer for the Angels for 9 seasons, averaging 35 saves per year. He made 4 All-Star teams and was a key member of the 2002 World Series Championship Angels. During that playoff run, Percival picked up 7 saves with a 2.79 ERA. Number 20, Jeff Reardon. Jeff Reardon, a.k.a. the Terminator, was throwing 98-mile-per-hour heat long before it became the norm among MLB relief pitchers. He was a dominant reliever for the Mets early in his career, but did not become a full-time closer until he got to Montreal. There, he became an all-star, and in 1985 led the league with 41 saves. He returned to Minnesota and saved 103 games over 3 seasons before heading to Boston, where he made his 4th all-star team. Reardon finished his career with 367 saves, 12th all-time. Number 19, Rob Nen. Although he only pitched for 10 years in the big leagues, 3-time All-Star Rob Nen was one of the most dominant closers in the game for a 7-year stretch from 1996 to 2002. He averaged about 40 saves per season during that time, maxing out at a league-leading 45 in 2001. Nen was fantastic in the postseason with a career 2.25 ERA with the Marlins and Giants. He did not allow a run in 3 World Series appearances in 2002. Unfortunately, a major tear in his rotator cuff led to 3 surgeries and an early retirement after that season. Despite his relatively short career, Nen still picked up 314 career saves. Number 18, Tom Hankey. During the late 80s and early 90s, one of the most feared closers in the game was Tom Hankey, a 6'5" pitcher easily recognized by his large-rimmed glasses. His stuff was filthy, and Hankey struck out 9.8 batters per 9 throughout his career. He led the league with 34 saves in 1987 and had 40 in 93. His best years were with the Blue Jays and Rangers, although he did have one final dominant season with the Cardinals in 1995 when he picked up 36 saves with a 1.82 ERA. Hankey had 311 career saves and saved 5 games in the 1992 playoffs, helping the Blue Jays win it all. Number 17, Jonathan Papelbon. 6-time All-Star Jonathan Papelbon ranks 11th all-time with 368 career saves, pitching for the Red Sox, Phillies, and Nationals. He was already an elite college closer with Mississippi State when he was drafted and continued to dominate in the role as a big leaguer. He broke a Red Sox rookie record with 35 saves in 2006. Papelbon was a strikeout machine, striking out 10 batters per 9 throughout his career and had an incredibly impressive 2.44 career ERA. He also dominated when it really counted, setting an MLB record with 25 scoreless innings to start his postseason career. Papelbon didn't give up a single run in the 2007 playoffs, helping the Red Sox win it all. He is still the career saves leader for both the Red Sox and Phillies. Number 16, Dan Quisenberry. Like Eric Gagne, Dan Quisenberry makes the list for his peak, more so than his entire career. He ended up saving 244 games with an impressive 2.76 ERA, but during one 6-year stretch, he led the league in saves 5 times and was nearly untouchable. He didn't strike out a ton of guys, but used a sinking fastball to induce ground balls and had pinpoint control, rarely giving out free passes. After 5 seasons as a reliever in the minors, Quisenberry finally got his chance in the big leagues in 1979 and did not disappoint with a 3.15 ERA out of the pen. He became the Royals closer in 1980 and led the league with 33 saves, finishing 5th for the Cy Young and 8th for the MVP. In 82, he made his first of 3 consecutive All-Star teams, and in 83 had perhaps his best year, saving a then MLB single-season record 45 games with a 1.94 ERA. Unfortunately, the save numbers began to drop significantly after 1985, and a torn rotator cuff ended his career by 1990. His peak lasted just 6 seasons, but during that time, there was nobody better. Number 15, Aroldis Chapman. From his first season in the big leagues in 2010, the Cuban Missile wowed fans by lighting up radar guns in a way never before seen. Pitching for the Cincinnati Reds, he threw a 105.1 mile per hour pitch in San Diego that made highlight reels. He became their full-time closer by 2012 and made 4 consecutive All-Star teams, averaging over 36 saves per season. His strikeout numbers were ridiculous. In 2014, he struck out about 2 batters per inning. Chapman went on to pitch for the Yankees with a stop in Chicago, helping the Cubs win their first World Series since 1908. He also pitched for the Rangers during their 2023 World Series run and is currently a member of the Pirates bullpen. Chapman has 325 career saves and an insane 1,219 career strikeouts and count bullpen. Chapman has 325 career saves and an insane 1,219 career strikeouts and counting. Number 14, Joe Nathan. Nathan was drafted as a shortstop by the Giants, but after struggling to hit in the minors, was converted to a pitcher and made it to the big leagues as a starter in 1999. After some ups and downs, he found his comfort zone in the bullpen, and in 2003 made 78 appearances with a 2.96 ERA. However, it was after a trade to the Minnesota Twins that he became an elite closer. In 2004, Nathan made the All-Star team, saved 44 games, and continued to pitch as a top-tier closer for over a decade, making 6 All-Star teams and finishing his career with 377 saves, 10th all-time. Then also pitched for the Rangers, Tigers, and Cubs before returning to San Francisco to finish his career. Nathan has an MLB record 89.13 save percentage amongst pitchers with at least 200 saves. Number 13, Hoyt Wilhelm. One of the pioneers of the modern-day reliever, Hall of Famer Hoyt Wilhelm became the first MLB pitcher to appear in 1,000 games. Not even Cy Young managed that. In his first season in 1952 with the Giants, he made a league-leading 71 appearances and went 15-3 with a 2.43 ERA, finishing 2nd for the Rookie of the Year and 4th for MVP. Dancing knuckleball, Wilhelm went on to make 8 All-Star teams and win 2 ERA titles. During his career, he wasn't strictly used as a closer and would be used in a variety of high-leverage situations, but still saved 228 games in his career, an MLB record at the time of his retirement. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame as one of MLB's great relievers, but in 1959, the Orioles tried him out as a starter, and Wilhelm was an all-star, going 15-11 with a 2.19 ERA, 3 shutouts, and 13 complete games. Number 12, John Franco. Franco was drafted by the Dodgers as a starter out of St. John's, but after a trade to the Reds during his minor league career, was sent to the bullpen and found his role, earning a quick promotion to the big leagues. In 1985, he had a 2.18 ERA in 99 innings and was promoted to full-time closer by 86. From that point on, Franco became a dominant closer and remained so throughout the rest of the 80s and 90s, pitching for the Reds and Mets. He led the league in saves 3 times, made 4 All-Star teams, and won 2 Rollins Reliever of the Year awards. Franco is 7th all-time with 424 saves and still the current New York Mets saves leader. He had a 21-year career with a 2.89 ERA, yet somehow was snubbed on the Hall of Fame ballot, receiving less than 5% of the vote and falling off completely. Number 11, Francisco Rodriguez. A-Rod originally signed as an undrafted free agent with the Angels and showed incredible stuff as a starting pitcher in the minors. When he moved to the bullpen in 2002, however, he found his true calling, saving 15 games with a 2.27 ERA, earning a call-up to the majors. He quickly became one of the most dominant and reliable relievers in the game, leading the league in saves in 3 out of 4 seasons, including an insane single-season MLB record 62 saves in 2008. Rodriguez went on to the Mets and picked up 83 saves in 3 seasons before moving on to Milwaukee, where he continued to rack up saves with 44 in 2014 and 38 in 2015, and then 44 again in 2016 with the Tigers. The 6-time All-Star and 2-time Reliever of the Year award winner retired with 437 saves, 6th on the all-time list, and also had some big playoff success, especially in 2002, when he helped the Angels win the World Series with a 2.08 ERA. Number 10, Craig Kimbrell. Potential future Hall of Famer Craig Kimbrell led the National League in saves for an incredible 4 consecutive seasons to kick off his amazing career. He was the Rookie of the Year award winner in 2011, made 4 straight All-Star teams. Kimbrell led the National League in saves for an incredible 4 consecutive seasons to kick off his amazing career. He was the Rookie of the Year award winner in 2011, made 4 straight All-Star teams, looked to be possibly one of the greatest closers in MLB history. He was traded to the Padres in 2015 and picked up his 200th career save faster than any pitcher in the history of the game. Since then, Kimbrell has had some ups and downs, but continues to pick up saves and reached 300 at the age of 29. In 2023 with the Phillies, he made his 9th All-Star team, currently pitching for the Orioles with 440 career saves and counting. Kimbrell has a 14.1 per 9 career strikeout ratio and will likely retire as one of the best closers in MLB history. Number 9, Kenley Jansen. Yet another closer on the list who started his professional career as a position player. Kenley Jansen was drafted as a catcher, but after 5 years of struggling to hit in the minors, the Dodgers decided to try him out on the mound. It was a good decision. He dominated the minors as a pitcher and was quickly promoted to the big leagues, earning the job as the Dodgers closer in his 2nd full season. Jansen saved 25 games in 2012, 28 in 2013, then 44 in 2014, becoming one of the game's premier closers. He continued to dominate in the role year after year, eventually breaking the Dodgers' all-time saves record, making 4 All-Star teams and winning 2 Reliever of the Year awards. He's also 2nd all-time with 20 career postseason saves. Signed with the Braves in 2022 and led the league with 41 saves before heading to Boston, where he continues to pile up saves today. At the time of this recording, he has 441 saves, 4th all Braves in 2022, and led the league with 41 saves before heading to Boston, where he continues to pile up saves today. At the time of this recording, he has 441 saves, 4th all-time. 8, Bruce Sutter. One of the greatest closers of all time, Bruce Sutter signed with the Cubs as an undrafted free agent in 1971 and was almost released until he learned a pitch called the split finger. The pitch revitalized his career and propelled him into the big leagues, where he became the Cubs' primary closer in 1977, picking up 31 saves. By 79, he was the best in the National League and led the league in saves in 5 out of 6 seasons. In 1984, he tied Dan Quisenberry's single-season record of 41 saves. And in 1979, he won the Cy Young Award. Suter had one of the most dominant 8-year runs of any reliever on this list. But unfortunately, injuries began to take their toll in the late 80s, and Suter retired after 1988, saving just 17 games after 85. But he made 6 All-Star teams in his career, won 4 Reliever of the Year awards, and saved 3 games during the postseason for the 1982 champion Cardinals. He finished his career with exactly 300 saves and was elected to the Hall of Fame in 2006. Number 7, Billy Wagner.
This thing? It's what's going on inside of me. It's my moderate to severe ulcerative colitis. It wasn't always this calm. UC went everywhere I did. Wondering when it would pop up next was stressful, doing a number on my insides. But then I found out about Velsipity, a once-daily pill, not a...
I'm back. Two and 0. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, Troy got off.
Here's some real power at the plate. Elly De La Cruz.
The third baseman, Elly De La Cruz.
The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. And now it's Christian Walker. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Two outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Willie Mays. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Righty to the plate. Pitches into dirt. 1-2 to count. 2 outs, base is empty. Throw over to Thomas. And that is the inning. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. As the lefty gets to work. And a foul ball.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And he chases that one. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now at the plate, Bernie Williams. A switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Now here is Chipper Jones.
The third baseman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On its way to the corner. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
The center fielder, Brenton.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Lifted in the air, right center field. One away. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second, and great jump. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Riley, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. And now it's Brandon Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got.
It's in and out of his glove. Headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that in. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman.
The pitch.
Thomas.
And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. In the air out to center. Doyle under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Stepping in, Kenley Jansen. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a swing and a miss. Jansen was the cut fastball, the featured pitch. Guy who was originally a catcher in the Dodger organization. They converted him to the mound, and he quickly made his ascent to the major leagues.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And that one moves his feet. Sale, a 6'6" southpaw, 180 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And that clips the inside corner. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now up to the plate, Jacob deGrom. Fouled off. He was late. Jansen off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And strike 1 to the catcher. Hit hard on the ground is short. Swanson fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Now around second, going for 3rd.
No, he's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And it's even up. No score yet, but a runner at 3rd with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 and 2. Count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now here is Harper. Sale back to work. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0. This is Corbin Carroll. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering is fouled back. Bunting, and it's in the air. And there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it, brings it in. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That is the inning. Start of the 4th, and now the DH, Willie Mays.
The designated hitter, Willie Mays.
And the right hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
0-2 0-2 now. Goes down looking.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Brenton Doyle, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. Out towards right center field. Settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom four. Now it's the power speed combo. Chipper Jones.
The third baseman, Chipper.
The wind of the pitch. In the air. Out towards left center. Junior racing over to make the catch. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. And here is Kenley Jansen.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. On the ground. Lau sends it to first. Out number 3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a pitch. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches. 215 pounds. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Swings through that one. Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. The longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Lau at the plate.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now a chance for Francisco Alvarez. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Sale delivers. The shortstop takes the ball. Slider ties him up, struck him out. And here is Jacob deGrom. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Now back.
Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Started after it, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's a big power threat, Ken Griffey Jr. And a strike in there.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Now it's going to be Christian Walker. Swings through that.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases, and we're all square. It's 1-1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 6th, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Xavier Edwards. Sale back to work. Headed down the line. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Sale deals. And downstairs. The line to kick the pitch. That one is hammered right field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. So digging in, Bernie Williams. Pitch misses.
That's the
1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a count 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So up next, Chipper Jones. And fouled off. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth.
What?
And that one fouled off.
Oh yeah.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Next to hit,
Now
Frank
back,
Thomas.
First baseman, Frank Thomas.
Swings and misses. 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Williams settles under it. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Fouled off left side.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Big swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
The shortstop takes the ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Got it by him for the K. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That's down and in. 2 outs. High fly ball out towards left field. And boom goes the dynamite. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. It immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Strike on the inside corner.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended. That's where the potential for damage exists.
Edwards puts it away, and that's the 3rd. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and the batter now, Kenley Jansen.
Kenley Jansen.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him swinging.
The batter.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
late there, strike one.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And he grounds one back up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
DeGrom can't hold up, and that's a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Loud. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him looking. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a ball. And a pitch. Now one miss.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air out towards right center. Gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. 1 for 3. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. That one just missing inside. And to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Bryce Harper. Mason Miller gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. So digging in, Corbin Carroll.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And there's the strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Xavier Edwards. Strike 1. Miller, 25 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Into center. Doyle has this one sized up. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Walker. Riley back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the DH, Willie Mays. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brenton Doyle. Puts a bunt down. Thomas. And they tag him out. And we're back. And now Bernie Williams.
The right fielder.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-run game, bottom 9. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. To the right side. And it gets by him. And that puts the tying run on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now Frank Thomas. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So they're down to their final out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Kenley Jansen. On the ground, out to short. And that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
On 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the home team, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.